Very good afternoon, everyone. So, we are the founders of Peti. Before starting the presentation, Indian trade, that is general trade, that is 65 lakh crores, okay? And the business happens with all general kiranas. How do you think the communication from brand to the retailer happens today? Yeah, distributor, closer to what we do actually, okay? So, WhatsApp, right? Few companies today do via WhatsApp, but imagine a scenario, maybe 3,000, 4,000 companies are there in India and 3,000, 4,000 PDF to every general kirana. Not practically possible. There are few companies who do that today, but it is practically impossible to reach kirana through such mediums like WhatsApp or mail or maybe, like you said, distributors. So what problem we are solving is we are connecting brands communication to the retailers directly. Now there are big meetings which happens in boardroom. A lot of $1 million plans are made with the perception that everything will be communicated to the kirana, and 80% of the time it doesn't reach the kirana. So we face this problem for close to a decade now. And we used to think for a scenario wherein there would be something, when brands can communicate their schemes to the retailers directly, okay? So we made a platform where we connect brands to the retailers directly. And for retailers, it's an engagement platform. They engage with us through various contests, display contests, a lot of things what we have learned in our entire general trade career history. We applied that and we got quite a good feedback. So our app is live and running. We have close to 2.1k retailers in a matter of like 2 months. So our company was incorporated on 17th March. 17th April, the app was launched. 17th May, we had 1,000 retailers. And 9th June, we had 10 brands who started communicating with the retailers, and currently we have 2,100 retailers onboarded. This is what we explained today. So this communication, if we see, this is roughly 12,000 crore market. That is into bits and pieces. So this total communication is approximately 12,000 crores. Okay. Now out of that Indian retail, 65 lakh crore, 12,000 is the part of the communication which is used, which is spent by the company only for communication. Like in trade marketing, approx 15% for communication. If you talk about retailer engagement, their communication holds 80%. So like that, if we see, so approximately our TAM is 1,26,000 crore out of that 65 lakh crore. And now the problem which I explained you, this is the real problem which every brand and every kirana faces. Now the brands make their strategies and they are quite ambitious on how it will work at the kirana, but the reality is it doesn't reach because still it's dependent on, like you guessed, WhatsApp, distributors, salesmen. And today in India the highest attrition is for salesmen. There are very good, extremely good salesmen they come to the market, they bring in very good business, but then once they leave, they take away the business with them. So attrition is a very big problem. Now very big brands, there is a scenario wherein there are stocks piled up in the godown and there are retailers who wants the stock, but because of this confusion, it leads to a huge gap and a confusion in the entire trade. Okay, this is the entire problem if we see in a crisp. There's a solution. So basically we are solving this problem of communication through a channel, through a communication platform wherein this is our app, this is our product, this is the access which we give to the brand. Here it's not visible. So here there are a lot of small things like categorization of outlet. So today when brands they launch, they make one trade communication for all types of retailers. So imagine communication of condoms going to a bakery shop. So that's what happens today. So we have given this categorization so that brands can categorize on the basis of outlets. It's a kirana store. The communication for kirana store has to be different. For supermarkets, it has to be different. And today in India, most of the companies, they make one single scheme for everyone. but it has to be ideally customized, which is not possible until we digitalize the Kirana. So we want to become an intelligence layer for Indian trade communication, connecting brand to the retail.
So how are we monetizing it? So it is for retailers. The app is completely free. They earn through the app through various schemes, through various contests that the brand is organizing. What we do is we charge the companies, which is 25,000 per month per brand per state. That's all, which is less than a salesman cost for the whole state. A salesman ideally, covers a 300 outlet in his beat plan. But this is what we are doing. A state-wise monthly plan is what we are giving to the brands. And this will include a lot of analytics in terms of, what kind of store, in which pin code, what is working more, what is not, what products are selling out fast, in which category the scheme is the highest and the margins are beautiful. All of that insights will be given to the brands as well as the retailers. So yeah, today we are 2,100 retailers with 10 brands on board with us, and we are continuing, we are just growing.